I think you are able to see the MathWorks page. So today we are going to start with plots. So we are going to identify what is the available vector plot types we are going to have. So here you can see the two type of plots done in MATLAB. So one you see in the x-axis you have year, in y-axis you have 0, positive and negative. So they are plotting difference between the two costs. So when you plot the difference, three possible values will be there. Either the difference will be equal to 0, or the difference is negative, or the difference is positive. Okay, so that this is one type of graph where you are finding the difference between the two costs, Australian cost minus Canadian cost. The other way of interpreting the same graph is this one. You see x-axis I have Australian gasoline price. In y-axis, I'm going to have Canada gasoline price. So I can plot between the two in x and y, and I can also plot in the same way. Okay. So this is going to be the two different types of plots shown here. So MATLAB, as it is said here, MATLAB has lot of functions to create several types of charts. Okay. So we are going to explore them and see what best MATLAB can offer to us in helping us with the plotting the different types of data we are going to have. So see here, additionally, different types of what are the different types of charts available in MATLAB. First one is scatter plot. We'll be seeing them scatter plot. So it is going to be with the variable marker size and color. You can have scatter plots. Bar diagram, it can be horizontal bars or vertical bars. Both are offered by MATLAB. And you have two commands, stem and plot. Plot, we'll be using it for continuous signal, and stem, I'm going to use it for a discrete time signal. Continuous means the signal which is going to vary with time continuously. Discrete time means you have the signal only at discrete sample points of time. You have a star-step graph. You have an area filled plot. You have a pie chart. Pie chart, you take a circle and you divide the circle into different percentage. That's going to be a pie chart. Histogram. You know what is our histogram. So each data, you will see how much times it is getting repeated. So you plot that. So additionally, also you have lot of plot commands available in MATLAB that you can go and look it at the help. So majority of all the plotting involves these 7 types of commands in MATLAB. Yes, so we have come into the work area. You see here. So the first task you see. So the syntax for the task is how to use a star function. So the star function is going to plot between x data and y data. Okay, so in the example you see they have given x and y. Okay, in the example you see they have given x and y. X is varying from 0 to pi, and y is sine of x. And if I plot x comma y, I get a beautiful sine wave. See here, I'm executing this section of the live script. See, this is a live script. As I said in the last class, you have this section of code, right? So if I click on run section, this code alone will be run and you'll get a proper sine wave here. You see here, you get a perfect sine wave in the executed output. Okay. Now, based on this x and y, we are going to execute the task, which is going to be specified by MATLAB here. See here, now we are going to use the stars function, and I'm going to plot x data and y data. See here, use the stars function to create a star plot of y against x. Okay, so I'm going to use the command stars, stars of x comma y, and I'm going to give a semicolon. So we'll submit and see whether the answer is correct, the syntax is correct. Yes, the syntax is correct. I think you can see the staircase plot of sine signal. Can you see the difference between the two types? First one is continuous. Second one is staircase. Have you ever seen this type of staircase? Can anybody say where have you seen this type of staircase? In what area of electronics and communication this staircase type of waveforms come? Can anybody type in your chat box? I would be happy if you could relate this with your electronics and communication. You should have studied about sampling, encoding, and quantization, right? So this quantization will be a staircase type quantization only. So we will be approximating the sine wave using a step or a staircase signal. Okay, the first